We're standing here at the foot of the Acropolis in downtown Athens at Mars Hill. When Paul came here, he was invited by the politicians and the philosophers to come and to address them and to speak to them. And this is what Paul began to say right in this very location on this hill as the intellectuals of Athens were gathered around him. Now all the Athenians and the strangers visiting there used to spend their time in nothing other than telling or hearing something new. So Paul stood in the midst of the Areopagus and said, "Men of Athens, I observe that you are very religious in all respects. For while I was passing through and examining the objects of your worship, I found an altar with this inscription, 'To an unknown God.' Therefore, what you worship in ignorance, this I proclaim to you." Above all, the Athenians had an open mind. They were inquiring about God. They were interested in news from other parts of the world. They would listen to Paul talk about Jesus from Nazareth and Jerusalem. They were very open-minded. And that's the most that any Christian can expect explaining the truth of Christianity, that the hearer that hears the message has an open mind. Even Jesus invited us to experiment with his own words and his own mission. Jesus said, "Seek, and you will find. Knock, and the door will be opened unto you. Ask, and you will receive." Jesus invites us not to blind faith or just to believe for no reason whatsoever, but to study the Scriptures, study the words that he spoke in the Holy Scriptures, study the miracles that he did in the Bible, study the prophecies of the Old Testament, how they were fulfilled in the New. Open your mind, open your life to the truth that God would bring to you. And if you do, you will find as a few of the Athenians standing here received Paul's message and became Christians. And you will find the truth for yourself as Paul proclaimed the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ in this great, great city of Athens here on Mars Hill.